Hello again, gamers, and welcome to Dave Mobus's crazy ass channel. Coming to you live from the hills. Anyway, I'm probably gonna piss off some players, and I hope I don't lose anybody's respect. But this game is all about survival. And anyway, you ever wondered how some person you saw them and it's like low level, and then like not even a day later, they're like level 100. You're like, holy crap, how did they do that? And they might lie to you. It's like, oh, I went into tier 6 and 7 and 8 areas and I fame farmed. And I did it in a day. Well, I can tell you right now, that's a bunch of bullshit. We'll see how they did it? I'll show you how they did it. Oh no, it might involve swiping. Swiping? Isn't that cheating? Well, if it's allowed and you can afford it, no, it's not cheating. I don't think it's cheating. Granted, the free-to-play players that want to play this game and see how far they can get without spending a dime on the game, and that's fine. If that's what you want to do, go do it. Because I'm not bragging by any means. No, I'm not bragging at all. I mean, everybody's got their reasons for playing this game, and that's totally cool. I tried the I'm not going to spend a dime. Let's see how free this play is. Let's just see how free this game is. Well, right off the bat, if you ain't got premium, you're like, holy shit, I'm only getting half of what I could be getting if I had premium. Yeah, actually, you're going to be getting less than that because you've got all this other. Like, I found out, especially when you're doing like heretic dungeons, your loot will be grayed out. You can't even pick it up. It'll say somebody else's loot. And I'm like, how the hell is this somebody else's loot when I'm the only one in here? I am the only mofo in here. I killed all this crap. The shit drops, and then it's going to say, and I'm not even in a party, or I am in a party, but sometimes I'm not in a party, and it'll say, somebody else's loot. Or get premium to increase your loot drops. I'm like, well, that's a bunch of BS. So anyway, yeah, they make it really difficult to play this game without premium. And I did a video earlier where you could spend silver and buy resources that other players have gathered and crafted, and then level up like your cooking was what I was working on. And I wasn't saying that it wasn't good to have premium. Yeah, having premium. I'm saying if you can only afford $15-20 a month and you're a new player and you don't have anything mastered in your Destiny tree, and maybe you want to, unlock some kind of crafting, and cooking to me was the cheapest one. I mean, 10 million silver. I got it to level 100, so you could unlock the specialty stuff, like pork pies and stews that everybody buys when they're out doing stuff to increase your damage and your health regeneration and all that. I mean, there's lots of things in the game you can do that for, but there's people that make their sole money focused on just doing like one thing, and cooking is one of those things because it's for less than 10 million silver. If the market is right and the prices haven't skyrocketed on the resources, you can level up your cooking to level 100. Other things cost way more, especially when you're focusing on one item and you're trying to get that one item maxed. You can spend hundreds of millions of silver. And I've been playing the game, I don't know, a year or whatever, and I've tried every freaking method in here. Solo play, even though I'm a guild leader. Most of my guild members, they're solo players. They're all doing their own thing, and that's cool. I totally respect that. I have no demands on it. I want them to have a safe, fun environment where they don't have to worry about their guild leaders wanting all their stuff and wanting them to pay taxes. There's no taxes in here. I fund everything. That's what I do. I don't care. I mean, I want them to go be independent and finance their own shenanigans. I try to help them out in the beginning, and if I can help them out, I will. I normally tell them, you go get the resources and I'll craft it for you if you need something. Because depending on what they're wanting, it can be stupid expensive. Sometimes it's just cheaper to go buy it from the market. Somebody's already made it and they're selling it cheaper than I can make it for with the resources given. So, there's all kinds of things you're going to run into in this game. I guess it's the cartel, the big gangs that can go to the high level stuff and get the stuff easily because they got an army. Where a single guy like me go out there and get his butt kicked and lose everything I'm carrying. That's where there's strength in numbers. And hopefully, maybe someday my guild will get to that level to where we can go do certain runs and gather resources and whatnot. I'm not holding my breath, but till then, I loot up to like tier 5, tier 6 in the red zones. I'm just now getting to where I can go harvest tier 6 stuff at a minimum cost if I get ganked. And but I'm a tier 5.4 player. People laugh at me and say that's dumb, but you know what? I done proved the stats of a 5.4 versus a flat 8. And especially if you're at level 100. And it's pretty impressive. And, I'd rather lose a $7 million 5.4 set that's as powerful as an 8.2 that's going to cost way more than put on an 8.4 set and lose, 200 million or more in silver worth of shit. I mean, that's over 200 real dollars. Anyway, I am getting off subject. So here's my dilemma. For 2 weeks, I've been grinding up this new outfit because I want to use this for PvP. It's not so squishy. So I'm at level 50 out of 120 on this expert mercenary jacket. I'm at level 48 out of 120 on an expert hunter hood. And I'm at level 50 out of 100 on this. And my freaking longbow was at 98 out of 120. And I have been grinding that sucker for a week now. And I was at 94 a week ago, and I'm just now at 98. And this is how if people that got money or swipe and buy silver, this is how they level up so fast. You see these little tombs of insight? Tier 4, you get 10,000 combat fame per tomb. This is $2.24 million worth right here. See it? Which is weird because I just spent $2 million, flat $2 million, and went and purchased these. And I ended up getting 128 of them for $2 million. Well, they've already gone up in value. I could turn around and sell these right now and make 240K profit off of them because I bought them when they were right at, I think, 17.5. And there's people that make a living just doing this. And if you've got the money, you can go in here, and if you can get them at 17,000 each. Let's see where they're at right now.
Local goods.
Yeah, see. So I got 5 million silver. I'm fixing to buy the shit out of these. Come on, before somebody beats me too, because that is a steal. Yes. So I got 5 more million. So total of 7 million. I'm fixing to buy the shit out of these things. Oh man, if you can get them at 17,000 each, you are doing good. That is profit zone right there. That is profit zone. So I'm gonna buy everything under 18,000 holy crap, this guy just dropped his below 17. People must be desperate for silver right now because this is crazy. I rarely get them below 17.5. So wow, good timing here. Good timing. Look at this. So I'm just going to burn up the whole 5 million. You know why? Because it's an advantage. I can either use them and level up faster, or I can wait till the market goes above 18.5 or 18 period, and just resell them higher than what I paid for them. And this is what a lot of people do. See, this guy doesn't beat me to it. This is what a lot of people do. God damn it. Ooh, look at this. Okay, 18.25. It's not really good. 18.25. You want to get them under 18. So see, now I need to wait till the market drops again. Because this guy's doing exactly what I'm talking about right now. He just went and probably bought 87 of these for under 18,000. He's stacking them up. And now that I just bought all the low crap, there's going to be players wanting to do this trick to level up faster. They're going to be like, crap, there's none available. So they're going to pay his price. You just keep hitting this refresh and see if anybody's dropping them in there. Below 18. Man, 17. Look at this. I could turn around. All these I just paid 17,000 for. And I have 128. And now's the time to sell them. I could come down here, hit sell. I could quick sell them. You don't want to quick sell. You want to set up a sell order. Like, say I wanted to sell them. I got 214 of them. Say I wanted to sell them. I could set up a sell order and say sell them for 18,281, 5% above average. And damn this thing, 97,000 setup fees. See, this is a silver sink in the game where it butt fucks you. Sorry. Oh, I hate that. Premium tax 4%. These sons of bitches need to get rid of the tax. They need to get rid of this. This is what makes it hard to sell anything. Lucky for me, I'm not selling them. If you got a stack of 999, and you got them at 17 and you're selling them for 18.5, you could barely make a profit. So see, I got 3.5 million left out of the 5 plus the 2. So that's what? It's 5 million. So my profit is below the 5 million. So this is not a good time to sell. I'd be at a loss because of this shit right here. This premium tax. 156,000, 97,000. So it's 100. Round it. So 60. Oh my God. Basically 250,000 in taxes. Which is going to rape me from my profits. Just setting up a sell order. That's if I sold them at 18.2. If I jacked it up to 18.5, 18,500, that would be, I would make 3.8. So no, I would not be able to make a profit. I'd still be at a negative. All because of the game's silver sink bullshit. But I'm not buying these to resell. I'm just telling you, you could do that. See, right now it's back down to 18.25. You want to come in here and buy it when players are desperate for money and they drop it to 17,000. Now you can also go to city and do this, and but then you got transfer fees and whatnot. Transport them to other cities. But that damn tax is what ruins most merchants from making a profit, which pisses me off. Pisses off a lot of people. It's a silver sink. It's dumb. It makes it hard to make any money in this game. The truly only way to make money in this game is if you go gather all the resources yourself, spend no money, come back, craft it, make the items, and sell it. That really sucks. I would have to buy about 5 stacks of 999 at 17,000 just to profit. So anyway, I'm going to sell that 3.5 more million. I'm going to. I want to see how many of these tombs I can get. So you know what we do? We will go city shopping. Because I'm not paying above 18,000. Just not going to do it. So So I'm going to go unload, and we're going to go to a different city. So I'm going to pause. Be right back. So I'm going to drop all my gear off right here. I'm going to drop those tombs right here. 214. I'm just going to stick them in there where they're safe. I'm going to take my gear off because it's cheaper to travel without all this stuff. So, it's sad you got to run around naked. That's the cheapest way to travel. I guess I'll drop my board too. I don't really need it. And then move this down here so I don't forget where I put it. Come on. I'm just going to drop it there. Drag this one down here. Drop it there. That way when I log back in, I'll know that from here down is everything I was wearing. Pretty much. Except for this bag. This bag I wasn't wearing. But yeah, I'll know that when I get here. So anyway, I'm going to go check out the other cities. So now we're naked. Got no mount. That's fine. And we're just going to go tomb shopping. That's it. Make sure I'm empty. I got nothing. I got 3.54 million. So let's go see what these other places. So I'm just going to start down here at Bridge Watch. See? Total cost to travel. You got nothing. You cannot enter city. Give me unfaction flag. Oh, this is bullshit. Man, I've been going up in rank in the faction fast. I am like... What the hell did it say I was? Master at Arms or some crap? I'm like almost halfway there on the ranking system. And I've only been doing it for like 2 weeks. So it's pretty cool. And it's kind of PvP. I ain't gonna lie. I got most of it non-PvP. There's little secrets you can do. She's serious. But anyway, come on, let's go.
Ready to leave? Let's go.
So let's go see. Sometimes they're cheaper, sometimes they're not. So where we at? Did I just go back to Limhurst? What a dumbass. I did. I could have swore I went to Bridge Watch. Bridge Watch. Gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention. Alright, we're in Bridge Watch. Move out of the way. Zoom out. Where's the market? Say the market's right here. Most of the time the market's real close. I'm probably gonna regret not having an ox or a bag or something.
Have a look.
So the tombs here, whoa, the tombs here are way more. So Bridge Watch is not a good place.
Deal.
So that's a no-go. So we're gonna go to the next city. Yeah, that's almost 19. That's ridiculous. So just come back over here to the travel guide. Go to the next city. 0 travel. Martlock. See what Martlock's got to offer. I'll slowly walk up here to Martlock. And there's their city. It helps if you have an island on every city. That way you don't have to pay a travel fee. See what their stats going for. Ooh, now this is good. So, yeah, I'm going to buy everything I can under 1,800 here. Boy, look at it. It dropped up that. Dropped up. It got up fast. So.
Stay honest. Welcome, friend.
I mean, damn. Refresh. Refresh. So that sucks. So I'm gonna go back to Limhurst. See what the carry fee is to. Okay, we're in Martlock. So I'm gonna immediately take that back to my player city. I could, if I was gonna use it, immediately, I would just use it. That way there's no fee. Just use it. And I probably will.
Where you headed?
Let's see how much it is to take it back to my island. Oh, wow. So having those, they don't weigh anything? 0.2 kilograms. So I can go back to my island. Oh, no, that's Limhurst. So 68 silver. That's not bad. So I'm just going to go back to there real quick. I got to remember I went to Martlock. So
Get on.
anyway, go back to my island. And this is why I'm dropping the crap off. So 68. Good Lord. Need to change my spawn. Nah, I like it right there. Because normally I'm unloading and then I'm leaving. So I'm just going to come bring back down here. And remember, I dropped that stack right in here. So we originally had a stack of 214. I'll drop that in there. And that's 216. Now we're going to go to the next city.
Ready to leave?
So we went to Marlock. Let's go see what Thetford's got to offer.
Let's go.
And this is the penny pinching way of doing it. I like that. See, market's right there. How nice and convenient. Sucks they only got 2 tunes for under 18k, but whatever. Let's see. Oh, okay. Nice. Stack 14 right here. 242,000. There's one. Basically, anything under 18 is good. Lots of them here. Looks like somebody's knocking on my damn door. Could be a cat. Could be a bear. Holy shit, look at this. 116. Oh, somebody fucking beat me to him. Oh my god. Refresh, you piece of shit. Oh man, somebody beat me to that stack. I hate that. Man, that would have been a good stack too. See if I can go down here and grab this 12. Any big stacks for under 18? This one. God damn it. Oh, sorry. Man, somebody's doing what I'm doing right now. They're buying the big stacks. Okay, here's a 225. Let's get the 3.9 million. I'm down to what? 2.6? Well, it's worth it for that. So how many did that give us? They gave us a stack of what?
Satisfied?
They gave us 188 tombs for under 18, so that's good.
Local goods.
And I still got 223, so I'm just going to buy all these singles. Cheap. Cheap. Pay attention to the price, because you can get down to 14. Don't have enough to buy anymore. Okay, so there we go. I just spent 5, 6, 7 million on tombs.
Got everything?
So we got 200 here. Now, let's go back since we're broke. I've got more money, but I'm not going to spend it all on this. I just want to top off my bow primarily. So let's go back to this guy and go back to, and I see how much it costs to
Can get you anywhere.
go back home. Well, this island. 6,000? Do I have enough? I do. That's not bad. 200 tombs of insight to go back to my home city from this is 6,000. Okay, I can live with that. Yes.
Here.
All right. Now I can bring them back and calculate them up and see what 7 million silver got me. $7 million silver for under 18k each got us. See, it says it's worth now. Now that I've done bought the low crap on the market, it's jacked it up. My stuff is now worth 7.29 million. And I only spent 7 mil. Well, I had what, 14,000 left over out of 7 mil. Because I spent 2 million before I started this video, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a video on this. So I added another 5 mil, and y'all watched me just spend the 5 mil, but you saw the stack I bought with the 2 mil previous. So anyway, it was 7 million total is what I just spent. And it's already valued at 7.29 million. So technically, if I sold these on the market, no, because the tax and the damn setup fee is going to be right at what my profit margin was. So I'd need to wait. I'd need to sell them at 19,000 each to really make any profit, which is fine because people will pay that. There's people that are whales and they don't give a shit and they'll pay the 19. So if I resold all this at 19,000 each, then I could make a profit. Probably only be like $0.25 mil, but hey, that's $0.25 mil. So anyway, that's how you could make money doing that. But I bought it to upgrade. So here we go. I'm gonna get my gear back on because I'm leveling up this gear. Primarily that bow, but might as well put it all in here. Because this is going to be my new PvP outfit. I didn't realize I could make this, and it's way better than that Scholar Cloth, and even at flat 5, it's way better. And that'll give me a better chance of PvP. Actually, the guy that killed me fast, that's what he was wearing. But he was at little past level 100 and all of it, so... what am I missing? Is that everything? Bring these down here. Like all my stuff, special. Okay, so... Alright, the bow's at level 98. And 50, 48, 50. 50, 48, 50. And I gotta go check something real quick. Be right back. Okay. So, I need to go into my destiny tree and see what my longbow is at. So, there's Journeyman Hunter. There's my longbow. See, I'm already at level 100 on that tier. But I'm working on my combat specialty, which is the... Why is the bow? Oh, I don't have it on auto learn. Damn. Kill creature. Bonus to item power for all bows. Oh my god. I need to level that up. Do I have enough? I got 89. Ah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, see, you got a universal bow combat specialist. I thought I had that triggered already. Now it's at 5. But see how it gives a plus 0.02 bonus to item power for all bows? Plus 2 specialization bonus to item power for all bows? You want to have that auto learn active while you're doing the other one. Because that one does all bows, and my dumb ass didn't have it triggered. See, I've been focusing on the long bow combat specialist, which is at 98. And man, oh my goodness, I just now realized that. I should have had that other one going as well, this one. Man, they could have both been feeding at the same time. Because this right here adds this to all the bows. See all these bows? All these bows, whaling bows, see they're all 0 because I haven't been specializing in them. And, what's this other one? Oh, war bow. I started that one and I didn't really like it. Anyway, Yeah, you want this one. That's like your base combat specialist for all bows. See how it says for all bows, where these are only for. Oh, wait a minute. That one says for all bows too. Rewards per level, passive bonus for all bows, all bows. That don't make no sense. So I guess you can get it twice? Huh. I don't know. So you can get this passive bonus rewards per level. Yeah, see, per level, you get a +2 per level. Or plus 0.2 per level, and then a +2 per level. So, damn, make sure that your base combat thing is active when you're leveling up. I could have been leveling this thing up the whole time I was leveling this one up. Granted, the points would have been diversified, but I'm fixing to switch to a whole different weapon type, and it would have been nice to have that matching that. Anyway, hopefully you'll learn from my stupid mistake. So anyway, I need to know how much I need for this. So I got 265 out of 9997. So let's see. 997 965 minus 265 321. I need 732,644 combat points. So divide 73264 divided by 10,000. Because those Tombs of Insight are worth 10,000 each. So I need 73 of them, 73.26 of those. We'll just say 74 to go up to level 99 on this. So let's do that. I'm going to split a stack. Split a stack. I'm going to split it to 74. Alright, so I got a stack of 74. And I still got 342 left in this stack and 74 in this stack. Granted, this is $7 million worth of tombs. So anyway, if I use up all these, I should get to level 99. Right? That what it said? Yeah, because I'm level 98. So let's do it. So I'm going to hit use all. Zoom out a little bit so I can see the numbers rising. And it's also leveling up everything you're wearing. So not only the bow, but all this stuff gets leveled up too. So here we go. I don't remember how much money. I'm down to $500,000 worth. But this is how you level up your character's gear if you've got silver to burn. For everybody that didn't know this is how they do it. So now I should be level 99. And look, it's 99 out of 120. So go back into the skill tree and come back over to the bow. And let's see how far along we got. Let me get myself out of the way here. So the bow. Where the hell did the bow go? Bow should be right here. So now this one is level 99. And see, somehow I got, oh yeah, that was I only needed 73.26. So I hit 74. So I got 7,356 carried over from the 74th tomb, that one extra tomb I didn't really need. But now I need 1,027,392. So let's do the math on that. All clear. So 1,027,392 minus 7,356 equals 1,020,036. Divide that by 10,000 because that's how much one of those tombs are worth. So I need 102 Tombs of Insight. Those tier 4 10k combat fame Tombs of Insight to hit level 100. Alright, so 102 of them. So to get rid of that crap flashing up, I just log out real quick. So I'm going to pause for 1 second. Got rid of the stuff flashing up above all the upgrades. So now I need... Why is my zoom not working? It's because of this overlay. So anyway, I need 102 tombs. So I'm going to split this stack again. And I'm going to punch in 102. Make stack 102. And there's my stack of 102. And that leaves us 240 left over here. So make sure you select the right stack. Move this out of the way. And I'm going to hit use all. And that should put me at level 100 on my bow and whatever level it gives me for these. See, that went up to 53. That one went up to 52. That one up to 53. So this is a very expensive way of leveling up. I mean, you could easily spend over 100 million silver. You know, you can do this fast if you're in a large group and you're in a high fame area and y'all are just walking through there just killing. Because like in Corleone, if you go into the tier 6 area, you can get 14,000 fame, 12 to 14,000 fame killing those demon armored looking things just out in the open world per kill. Now they're tough, but that's like 1.4 tombs of insight per kill. If you got a group and y'all can just go through there and mob them, I mean, y'all could basically do what I'm doing right now. You could do that in a day or two if you just grinded doing that all day long with a group, a guild. And that's what most people do. That's the advantage of being in a guild that's not afraid to go into the high level PvP zones with like 30 people or whatever and just mass kill those high fame mobs. And I don't know if there's a split share, like if it's knocked down, you know, like you only get half the fame. I don't know on that. I haven't tested that because I've never done it. But I've seen videos of other players, you know, in their fame farming as groups, and they were doing pretty good. But if they said they did it solo and they did that much in a day, I think they're full of shit. I think they went and they're doing this right here. They just went and bought the Tombs of Insight and just leveled up that way, which I don't see anything wrong with it. If you can afford to do it, do it. I mean, it just speeds up your gameplay progress and it helps support the economy and it helps support the game if you're buying the silver. Y'all got to realize this game costs money to run. And if everybody was free to play, the company that hosts this game would go out of business and there would be no game for anyone. You can't run a game for free. Somebody's got to pay the bill. So stop talking shit about the swipers. The swipers are the ones keeping this game going. So everybody else that doesn't pay can enjoy it. I'm not ridiculing anybody that's playing it for free. You know, I'm not talking smack at all. I'm glad you can play for free. But don't hate on the people that swipe. You know, I don't brag about anything in here. I get excited when I get stuff. You know, I love this game. If people ask me, did you swipe? I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I swiped on a lot of things. Yeah. Like this part I did by myself. You know, there's some things you got to go do. Like, I don't think you can buy tombs to upgrade your gathering and stuff. I know you can get non-tradable ones from doing, you know, your journal and stuff and dailies, but I haven't found a way to buy them. Trust me, if you could, I'd buy the damn things. Now, somebody did say for $200 you could buy something and instantly go to level whatever, max level 100 on everything. Like, 2,000 focus points, I think, for $200. And that's probably a lot cheaper than going this route doing it. But that's $200. I don't know if that's cheaper or not. If you can generate a lot of money in the game without spending money, more power to you. The sad part about that is don't complain that you got too money and you got nothing to buy. Because developers watch your stuff. They listen to stuff. And they'll go, okay, if this is a universal problem, then we'll just put more silver sinks in here and make it more and more difficult for new players and elder players that supposedly have billions and billions. And they got nothing to spend their crap on, which I find that hard to believe. I think even if you had 30 billion silver, it would still cost you that much or more to maximize every part of your destiny, to do that, all the stuff in that journal, to maximize all your guild islands in every city, to put a guild island on every city, to if you just excessive in your money and you got nothing to spend it on new players. I mean, there's plenty of crap to spend your silver on. Mounts, rares, yeah, I just think it's a bunch of horseshit. I think people just like to complain because it makes them feel more realistically what they're trying to superimpose, that they're trying to project that they're, oh, I'm so rich. I got hundreds of billions of silver and there's nothing to buy in the game. That's horseshit. It is horseshit. So anyway, that got me to level 99. Now, the problem with this level 99, I think you have to unlock level 100 manually. So let's go find out. Alright, so I'm level 99 here. Yeah, see, 1027, 1027. I got 235, so I need to unlock level 100. So you click this, bump it to 100. The cost is 17. That ain't nothing. Boom, so now I'm level 100. See if I can go to level 101. So now it drops a new tree. See, an additional 20 points. And these add, you have successfully reached mastery level 100 and unlocked access to 20 additional elite levels. Reach level 101 to unlock the elite medal. So let's see if we can do that. Go to 101. Yes. No? Shit. I need 500,000. I don't have enough. I need 500,000 fame. I only got 200. Well, hell. And notice how you can't auto upgrade anymore. That all has to be manually done. But I'm at level 100. Dang, I really do want that blue star. You see a player with a blue star, that means they are maximum 100 plus 100, and they're working on their last 20. So I need half that. And did this go up any? No, it did not. Kill creatures T3 with novice bow or better equipped. We didn't get any points for that. I only have 5 learning points. Auto learn is on. I don't know. Technically, I could burn up the 235. I could go to level 11 if I burn up 216 out of that 235. Oh, it's so tempting. Bow combat specialist. Boy, I tell you what, that'll make you stupid powerful. See, plus 1.2 bonus to item power for all bows. Plus 12 specialization bonus to item power for bows. Plus 12, that is a lot. Doing this one, what will this give me? Doesn't even say. If I bumped it to 1, okay, passive bonus plus 0.2 bonus to item power for all bows, plus 2 specialization bonus to item power for long bows. That's a half a mil for the 101. Or I could come over here and get a plus 1.2 bonus to item power for all bows and a plus 12. The investment is better right here. Oh my goodness. This is the better option than going to 101. See, this is where you gotta contemplate where you want to spend your money. Well. Bow combat specialist auto learn. I really want that 101. I really do. I want the 101. Well, shit. Let's spend. Okay, I need how much? I need 528 fame. Oh, let's do the math. Screw it. Let's do the math. All clear. So I need 528 409, and I have 23596 6 9 969. So that equals 292. Divide that by 10,000. So I need roughly 30 tomb fames. Alright, so 30 tombs of insight. Let's do it. 30 tombs of insight. Split the stack into 30. I gotta have that 101. I'm like that. I mean, what's the point? I get the little blue star. So, use all. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna go back into my skill tree. I'm gonna go watch this puppy climb. Come on. See how it's climbing. It won't auto update. So I'm gonna have to exit and come back in. I think. I don't know. Let's see if it auto updates. 0.1. That only gave me 303,000. Ah, see? Ooh, fighter jacket went up. My leather jacket went up to 94. My boots went up to 58. My hunter hood went up to 57. Somehow I didn't get enough of these. I don't think 30 was right. I think I did the math wrong. $29 times 10,000 is 209,000, right? 30 times 200,000 is 300,000. They should have bumped it up there. I guess the points are getting distributed to all the other auto upgrade crap. Yeah, because if you use auto upgrade on each item, I guess it splits the points evenly into each one, so it takes it longer to go up. But it's a good way to level up everything you're trying to level up all at the same time. So in that respect, I lost a bunch of it, so let's try a stack of 100. I mean, I bought this to level this crap up, so let's split a stack to 100, see where it takes us. Split 100. Use up 100. Let's go. Level 95. See how you can see it rising? You see how it's automatically using up my learning points? Then it'll start dropping when something hits that amount. Well, I'll get the jacket up to level 100. But notice how our 303 fame up here is not moving. I would have to deselect everything, stop the auto update to make that build up. No, it went up to 528. Okay, let's see if we got enough. I guess it just didn't update very well. It's got a little delay in the update. I want this at 100. So let's see if we can do it now. 101, 528, 469, 528. Oh, we should just barely have enough. Not enough silver. Oh, silver? Shit. Shit, man. What you talking about, Willis? I store my silver in the guild bank because I'm the only one donating money to it. So I figured it was a good place to do it. Remove 300. Come on. What in the hell? One, two, three. Whoa. What in the hell's going on here? Withdraw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 300,000. Yes. That should be enough to do the little upgrade. So go to the bow, Journeyman Hunter, and then go to this one, Bow Hunter, and then find it. And then let's just go up 1, and we should have enough. Boom! See how I got the blue star? That means I am on my way into the Master 20 tier. You have successfully reached Master Level 100 and unlocked access to 20 additional elite levels. Reach level 106 to unlock the elite medal. There are 4 elite medals from the bronze through crystal. See them? Passive bonus, plus 0.02 bonus to item power for all bows. Plus 2 specialization bonus to item power for all longbows. Now see how a low level that ain't even reached the first level 100, they go into a PvP zone, they come up against a player that's got this crap, they can literally be like, frick, 4 to 5 times more powerful than you. Even if they're wearing the same exact tier level gear that you're wearing. Just because of the specialty tree. So I probably won't go past 101 because I don't know, I love that weapon, but for what I use it for, I don't think it's like the best PvP weapon to use. I mean, it's got a root, but they can break that. And its most powerful spells are AoE, so all they gotta do is run out of it. And then you're dead, you're toast. It's a shitty PvP weapon. But a PvE, player versus environment, I love this weapon for farming. I really do. And not to mention, this is my awakened weapon. And I don't have any... See, I've only got 60 fame left. But, mission accomplished. And let's see where we are on the other stuff. How far along I got. That one's at 60. That one's at 60. That one's at 61. They were below 50. So we gained anywhere between 10 and 11 levels. for 7 million. 7 million in Tombs of Insight, Tier 4, 10k combat fame each. So see how you can easily spend 100 million silver starting from 0 to max just doing this method. I think if you go grind the right mobs, I mean, if you're in a big guild and you're out there fame farming in the high tier areas where you can get 10 to 15 fame per kill, and you can farm them fast with a group. I mean, anything past 10K, that's a Tomb of Insight. That's basically 17, 18,000 silver worth of value per 10,000 combat fame. See how it works? So if you want to buy time and spend silver and possibly your money, if you're buying the silver, that's an alternative. And there you go. That's how you do it. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Don't judge me poorly. I have not done that very much. I think I've done that twice, and I didn't spend more than probably 25 million silver because when I found out how expensive it was to do that, I was like, it ain't worth doing this. I'd rather just go learn my build and level it up, fame farming mobs. I mean, it's a game. I play the game to have something to do in the evenings when I get off work, to relax before bedtime, and that's what I do. But I'm real antsy to get on this other weapon. So that's why I did this. I thought I'll just spend a couple mil, upgrade my little bow. I love this little bow because I had it awakened. And I don't know if you saw my other video, but I show you how to awaken them. And look at this. I've got it up to 5.37% ability damage increase. That's all its abilities down here. Like all of them. It's a plus 5.37% ability. And then I gave it 3.91% lifesteal. Any attack. That's what makes this lifesteal is awesome. Any attack, whether it's just basic or a specialty, it will steal 3.91% of the damage you dish out back to you. I love that. You can turn any weapon into a lifesteal weapon. I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. And then I probably wasted my money on this 21.69 max health. I think there's some. I went and Google searched all the abilities that you could put on a weapon for, awakened. And there's better options than this 21.69 max health one. Some people might want that. It makes you more tanky. Depending on your build, you might want that. If you are a tank, you definitely want that. So I'll leave it alone for now. I mean, I'm thrilled over these two right here. I really love those two. I'm not gonna lie, I spent about 3 million silver just purchasing the ability to upgrade it, but you got to go earn the attunement stuff. And I probably got enough to upgrade again. You got to go to that Artifice Foundry guy to do it, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't want to invest much more into this because it's only a 5.3 weapon, but shit, doing this, you could easily outpower an 8.4 unattuned. Like, yeah, unattuned. And especially if you're like high level, like 101 now. Holy crap. Numbers matter. Anyway, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. How many we got left? I need to put another weapon on here. Be right back. Okay, so kind of debating on whether I want to go with Battle Axe because it's not leveled up at all, or I've got these tier 5 dual swords and they're at 43 out of 120 already. Or these used to be the go-to bear paws. I'm only 38 out of 120, but I think they got nerfed or something because I don't see anybody raging about them anymore. That's the problem with this game. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is the best PvP build," and then like it gets nerfed, and all of a sudden it ain't the best PvP build anymore. So I kind of like these dual swords. Let me let's see. I did a little research. It says in Albion Online, the best PvP weapon depends on your playstyle and the type of playstyle and the type of PvP you engage in. However, some weapons consistently rank high in various scenarios, which means like they've survived these traits through many, many nerfs in the game, and players are still using them. Dual swords and carving sword. These are often favored for their versatility and effectiveness in both solo and small-scale PvP, with the carving sword's E ability being a powerful tool for reducing enemy resistances. The battle axe, known for raw power and the ability to cripple healing, it's well suited for eliminating healers and can be a strong choice for various PvP scenarios. The spear, which that was my first weapon when I first started playing the game. The spear is a versatile weapon, particularly good for solo PvP and ganking, offering a good balance of damage and mobility. Solo PvP and ganking. A spear. Claymore. A strong two-handed sword for dealing heavy damage and stunning enemies, often used in mid to large-scale PvP, because I guess it's got a pretty decent AoE for hitting, groups of players tight together. So that's the Claymore. Bloodletter is a fast-paced, high-mobility weapon, often favored for solo PvPers and open-world encounters. Well, I like open-world encounters a lot, and I suck at solo PvP because the weapons I've been using are like the worst weapons you can use against a solo PvPer. So, I'm kind of wanting to step into the realm of PvP. I've been talking smack about it for so long. Now I've established myself in this game world to a point where I think I can afford PvP now. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But anyway, for specific scenarios, solo PvP scenarios, Deathgivers and Bloodletter are highly regarded for solo content like the Mists and Hellgates, according to certain forum threads. Small-scale PvP. Carving sword and dual swords are often favored for their versatility and effectiveness, according to this forum thread. So, these are the latest small-scale PvP. And I think that's because of the group thing. They have an AoE. They can attack multiple players in a radius. Mid to large scale PvP, so I'm assuming this is lots of players in a radius. Claymore and Clarent Blades are strong choices, with Clarent Blade being particularly effective for applying various effects according to certain forums. And ganking, everybody's favorite. Ganking. Spears are often used for ganking due to their range and ability to kite enemies. Ultimately, the best weapon is a matter of personal preference and how well it suits your particular playstyle. Experimenting with different weapons and finding one that you enjoy and are comfortable with is the key to success in this wonderful game called Albion Online. So don't get your heart broke if you pick a weapon and a lot of people are using it and it's become a nuisance and other players start complaining and then they nerf it. But the ones I just mentioned so far have held true to their usage over several nerfs, time, like a couple years. So, there you go. And each one of these, those are like base weapons. And then you've got the specialty ones. Once you get up there, past 100 and like just basic battle axe, and you can get bear paws and all that. And that's just a play style. I mean, what works for one player might suck for another. So you got to keep that in mind. But, I mean, listen to the other game, because you see somebody, especially, look at the PvP board, the people that are way up there, look at what they're wearing. Look at their death and their combat history, and look at what they were wearing. And if they're staying true to a certain build spec, or a couple of sets of build specs, depending on what type of PvP battles they're in and what they are, there's a chance that, it's tried and true, and you still may not know his play style because there's tactics. It's one thing having a gear set, but there's tactics involved with that gear set. And if you don't ever learn the tactics and the way to use it properly, well, what have you gained? You haven't gained anything. You're still going to get your butt kicked. So there's a lot to learn in this game. So just keep that in mind and don't get discouraged. If you're if you're not winning, then you're either too low level, you haven't spec'd your destiny board out high enough, or your tactics are wrong. You need to learn better tactics. Try different ways of doing things with that setup. Or ask other players that are better players and like, hey, what do you see wrong in this? And if they're good, if they're friendly, they'll look at your build like, well, you got this and this, but if you had this and this, you could, enhance this ability on, this weapon or whatever, and you do better off this way, Or I like to watch people fight and sit there and see how they queue up and what they do. And not that I'm an expert in PvP. I am not an expert in PvP, but I'm pretty good at PvE. And of course, PvE is totally different than PvP. PvE, you can predict the movement of the mods. PvP, no prediction. Like I said, my past gear and weapons, wonderful for player versus environment, horrible for PvP. Like, extremely crappy. But, it's just the way this game is, so there's a lot to learn. So anyway, I think I'm going to go with, I don't know. I got all these tier 5 weapons. I like AoEs. And I kind of want to get into dual swords. I don't know why, because I got these bear paws. And I was having fun with the bear paws, but I don't know. I need to level up battle axe too, at least to 100 to unlock the higher tier weapons to see which one I like. But according to battle axe is good for raw power and ability for triple healing. It's well suited for eliminating healers and can be a strong choice for various PvP scenarios. Dual swords are favored for the versatility and effectiveness in both solo and small scale PvP. See, I like that. I was going to go with Death Givers. I don't know. I like an AoE, but I like the fact that I can solo. So I'm thinking I'm going to level up dual swords. I didn't make this weapon. Get out of the way. Damage, heroic cleave, 197 physical damage. Swing your sword in 6-meter radius around you. See, that's an AoE. Heroic charges. Doesn't say crap. See, there's no penalty for attacking PvP. A lot of weapons are strong against PvE and suck against PvP because they put a freaking handicap in here. So far, this weapon has no handicap, whether it's a mob or a player. See if this one does. See, this one doesn't have a handicap against players that I can see. Like one of my weapons, yeah, this one does though. The Blood Bandit. No, I don't see a penalty against players. It just says to all enemies hit based on a number of rendering bleed charges on them. There's no penalty against the human player. So see, that's good. far as I could tell. I don't know. I guess they're all different. But you got to watch that. If it's stronger against a mob than it is a player, that's where you're like, oh, I'm kicking ass with it on these mobs. And then you attack a player and you're reduced by half because there's a damn restriction on it. It makes you weak in PvP. You got to watch weapons like that. Because I had a couple of them. I was leveling up and I didn't realize it had a freaking penalty against other players and just made it crappy for PvP. So, I don't know. Let's go see what the Destiny tree says. So you start off trainee fighter, bows, dagger fighter, spear fighter, quarterstaff, shapeshifter, nature staff, torch, bow, dagger. Where does dagger lead to? Dagger leads to death givers, which I'm at 41 in. Is death givers even on here? I used to see a lot of people running around with death givers. Yeah, death givers is good for solo PvP. Highly regarded for solo content like Mist and Hellgates, according to this forum. Death Givers and Bloodletter are really good solo PvP. So probably suck for doing mobs. So Death Givers. I don't know. These are all... There's the Bloodletter. Dagger Combat Specialist. So it's a matter of choice, really. And that branches off of Dagger Fighter, which is not swords. Which one of these is swords? Spear Fighter. These are all spear weapons. So where's my swords? Swords gotta be around here somewhere. These are clothes. Where's the two-handed sword? These are staves. What are these? More staves. Ah. That's crafting. Is it way down here? Okay, here's combat fight. Oh, I bet it's... Here it is. Hammer fighter. No, not hammer fighter. Mace fighter. Here we go. I'm level 65 in axe fighter. And is this where you get the Sith, Realmbreaker, Bear Paws, Sith, Combat Halberd, Great Axe, Battle Axe. Okay, where do I get the sword? Oh, here we go, swords. Duh. Well, at least I'm 63 in that one. So, broadsword, claymore, dual swords. And dual swords is... Dual swords favored for their versatility and effectiveness of both solo and small-scale PvP, with carving swords ease being a powerful tool for reducing enemy resistances. I don't know, man. So carving sword. I'm at 43 in that already. Clearing blade. There's the carving sword. Pear. Galatian Pear, Kingmaker, Infinity Blade. So it's a toss-up between the Sword Fighter branch and the axe. Or, I mean, the dagger. Dagger Combat Specialist. And the Death Givers. I don't know. I like AoE, so... Now, the guy that kicked my butt was wearing an axe. He was spec'd out in axe combat. I mean, he killed me in 2 hits. I was impressed with how much damage he did on me. So my bear paws is there. Man, decisions. Oh, crap. Anyway. I mean, that's what, time's an investment. 64, though. That's a plus. How am I able to use this crap and I'm only at 64? I thought you had to be at 100 to do this. I guess not. I'm not a big fan of the bear paws. I thought I was going to be. And then the playstyle, I just don't care for the playstyle. I do like the look of dual swords, and I see a lot of PvPers running around with dual swords. It's 43. And I'm at 63. You know what? I'm going with the dual swords. Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's go with dual swords. I'm gonna burn up these other tombs, leveling up dual swords. I hope I don't regret this. So dual swords! And I'm at 43. And I'm still leveling up all this, so let's do it! Let's do it! So I got 110 left, let's just burn it up. Let's just burn it up. 43. I can sit here and watch it go up by hovering over it. Wow, is it even going up? Let's click on it. Oh yeah, I went to 67 already. 68. $69. Oh shit. Hit auto learn. Damn it. Sword fighter. 30-point reach, sword fighter. And let me guess, I forgot to set this. Nope, I had it set. Good, thank God. My combat mastery. All swords. That one needs to be set. Learn. And that only built 27,560. So, I'm at level 99 on the jacket. Can we go up 1? Yes, we can. Hell yeah. Alright, so the leather jacket fighter's at level 100. Where's the boots? Not high enough. What about this? Ooh, can we go to level 100 with this? I don't think so. I don't have enough. I can go up 1. Now I'm level 98. Can I go up 1 more? Nope, I need 54,000 fame to do that. Well, that's not bad. I mean, level 98. But I ain't hit level 100. 63 here, 98 there. Not that far away. Those are at 48. That's at 48. Is it showing me the same crap over and over and over again? 63. So I should be like way more powerful than I was earlier. But here's how you do it. If you got money to blow and silver to blow, this is a faster way of leveling up your stuff. Boy, that one's at level 70. Sweet! And see, once I hit level 100 in the sword fighter, Then I can use this tier 8 crap that I'm probably never going to use because I like to stay in the 5.4 range. I don't have a god complex. If I did, I would be all about the 8.4, and my ego would override my greediness, and then I would never get anywhere. Alright, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I need to end this video. It's probably an hour long already. It's an hour 20 minutes. Okay, there you go. That's how you do it. I hope that helped anybody and everybody. So one more look at what we accomplished with money. So I got my longbow to 101. And this was all for 7 million silver. And I got my jacket up to 63. We were below 50. I think we're right at 50 on that. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that's what 8 million will get you, or 7 million. And then soldier boots. So yeah, everything's over 60 now. And of course I already had the dual sword to 40 something. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, that's how you do it. So y'all have fun and enjoy Albion Online. Long live Albion Online. Yeah. Y'all have fun. Bye-bye.